Hello, 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 hello. My name is Rob. Today we're describing a place. So, if you are here, can you tell me what your name is and where are you? Mhm. What's your name? Where are you? I'm in Rome. My name is Rob. What's your name? And where are you? So just write me a comment. Tell me your name. Hello, Caterina. Hello, Caterina from Pontilungo. Oh, yeah. How are you? How are you, Caterina? Do you have a good day today? Tell me, how are you? Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. It's difficult being inside, always inside, but um, but I'm okay. Um, I'm yeah. You are doing e-learning. Okay. So at college or university, you're doing the e-learning, or just for English. I can't remember. No, don't worry. Your English is good. It's good practice to write in English. Yeah. In primary school. Ah, wow. So it's you do online teaching for primary school, like this, with a video, with a TV, or just messaging. Ah, okay. Oh, wow. Is it is it difficult, the the e-learning with primary school? Is it very difficult? Hello, Francesco. Hello, Michele. Michele. Um, Francisco and Michele, where are you? Uh, in Italy, but where in Italy? Ah, okay. Okay. Um, Yeah, prepare in English. You prepare homework. Michele, you're from Puglia. Do I know you before? How are you, Michele? Are you good? So? Bad? And Francesco, you're from Milan. Okay, nice. Um, how is Milan? Are you okay? Okay, yeah. I think everyone has a staycation now. Uh, are you just relaxing, Michele? Or do you work as well? Sure, just relaxing. Yeah, cool. So, yeah, Milan is very quiet. Rome is also very quiet now. Um, yeah, hope you're okay. And you just practicing English, Michele. Okay, cool. So today we are describing a place. Okay, talking about what there is and what there isn't in your town or in some towns. Looking at modal verb can for what can you do in your city and what can't you do in your city. For example, in Rome, you can visit the Colosseum, but you can't go skiing in Rome. Also, some adjectives. We will talk about adjectives to describe a place and some prepositions for describing a place. Okay. So let's look at some adjectives. So, where do you live? Tell me, where do you live? Do you live in a city, in the town, in the suburbs? So, for example, I live in Rome, so I live in a city. Um, but where do you live? And what are you near? Maybe you live near Milan, or do you live in the center of Milan? Okay. So I live in Rome near the Colosseum. It's Rome. Yeah, Caterina, you live in Rome. Uh, Vicenti, you live in a city. What city? What city do you live in? Which city by the sea? Which one? Like Francesco here lives in Milan. You can't go to the parks. Yeah, you can't now. You can't do anything. And Michele. Oh, okay. Giovinazzo. Mhm. It's a nice city, Michele, by the sea. And Centi in. Okay, Bari. Nice, in the south. Next to the sea. Bari is near. Is by the sea. Oh, where is Bari? Okay, nice. It's just nice and quiet, very relaxing town, Michele. Um, this word. Oh, okay. Vicente and Michele, you know each other? Nice. Mhm. Um, oh, so this word here we have the suburbs. Hi, Mario. Where are the suburbs? What does suburbs mean? So, for example, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Michele. So you have the city center is here, and then around the city center there are the suburbs. Okay. So I think I live in the suburbs of Rome. Hmm. I have some more adjectives. Yeah, yeah, Michele is correct. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you can say the outskirts um, is just outside. So I suppose if we looked at the paper and we had a city here, this would be the center, mhm, and then these would be the suburbs. Mhm. And then I suppose out here, this would be like the outskirts. The outskirts would be sort of outside the city, I guess, if you can see. Yeah. Okay, so we have some. Thank you, Michele. You're very kind. um, So here I have some adjectives. Can we match the opposite adjectives? Can we match the opposites? So we have, for example, noisy. What would the opposite of noisy be? Yeah, so for A, Francesco, yeah, so old and modern. Perfect. 2 and G, big and small. Yep. Yeah, so for A, old, modern, big and small. Yeah, TT, noisy and quiet. Mhm. So, and then, yeah, big and small. Nice and, hmm, you could, TT, nice and ugly. It's possible, but maybe there was a different one. So nice, not ugly, but so not nice. Yeah, so nice and horrible would be maybe better. So it's a nice city or it's a horrible city, like a really horrible city. Well, it's really a sort of nice city. And then you're right, yeah, old and modern, and then clean and dirty, dirty. And then yeah, Rizzo, yeah, interesting and boring. And the last one, beautiful and beautiful and ugly. 5E, yeah, clean and dirty. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, beautiful and ugly. Be careful with the pronunciation of these. So we have a noisy and then quiet. So it's quiet is pronunciation. Quiet. And then we have clean and dirty. It's like a dirty. Okay. Dirty. And also we have boring and interesting. So it's kind of like interesting, but interesting. Okay. So interesting. Interesting. Okay. Take away this syllable. So interesting. Yeah, Michele, polluted. Polluted is very similar to dirty for a city. It's usually talking about the air and the oxygen in a city is polluted if it's dirty. I have some more adjectives here. Okay. Can we match some of these to these adjectives? So, for example, uh, cultural, you could say it's sort of old and cultural is kind of old and interesting. if a city is cultural, it's kind of old and interesting. What about these? Can you match some of these adjectives? Yeah, Titi, crowded, quite similar to noisy. Lots of people would be crowded, yeah. Sort of noisy. Exactly, Titi. So yeah, crowded, sort of noisy with lots of people. Okay. Yeah, historical, kind of interesting and also quite old, maybe. And yeah, Francesco, chaotic would be sort of noisy as well. Yeah, sort of noisy, lots of people, be very chaotic. And yeah, these historicals kind of interesting and old. What about exciting? What do we think it could be exciting? Yeah, it's a very, very interesting. Um, Lots to do. Lots to see. Quite maybe active. Be exciting. Cool. So think about London. Um, exactly. Yeah, yeah. So exciting can be very pleasing. It just makes you want to do it. It's like you enjoy doing it, and it's very fun. Mhm. So, for example, going on holiday is exciting. You're like, oh, I can't wait. I want to go on holiday. It will be interesting and fun. So, thinking about London, what do you think London's like? Okay, so how can you describe London with these adjectives? So, what's London like? So, the question, what's something like, just means, yeah, so London's very noisy. Yeah, it's old. Yeah, noisy. It's old and interesting and noisy. Yeah. Do you like London? Did you go to London? My mum is from London, so I always go to London. I like London. It's I think it's an interesting city. Do you? What do you think? Hmm. Yeah, yeah, great, great, great. Um, yeah, quite cultural. Lots of old monuments and buildings. Like so, yeah, quite cultural. You didn't visit, but okay, you think it's interesting. Yeah, yeah, it's interesting. Hmm. Well, let's think of a different place. Okay, TT, you visited London? Wow, 10 years ago. It's very busy. Did you go to the uh, Buckingham Palace? Yeah, interesting museums, and all the museums are free as well. So there's no money. It's free. It's great. Um, do it next time. Yeah, yeah, in the future. Maybe after the lockdown. Yeah, it's very cold. But Francesco, I'm from Scotland, and Scotland it's more cold. It's much more cold. It's much colder. Um, well, what about What about Lake Como? What's Lake Como like? Uh, like Reese, Katerina says it's quiet and nice. Okay, you like it. Um, Metro, yeah, the London metro is it's quite expensive. Yeah, more expensive than Rome. TT, you went to Buckingham Palace, British Museum. It's good, yeah, and the Tower Bridge. Yeah, the gardens next to Buckingham Palace. I can't remember the name. Hyde Park, maybe. I can't remember. What about Lake Como? What do you think about Lake Como? What's Lake Como like? I don't know Lake Como, so you can uh, you can tell me what's it like. No, Risa, I changed to Lake Como. It's okay. It's okay. Uh, okay, it's quiet and boring. Oh, okay. You don't like Lake Como, TT? It's quiet. Okay, so it's near where you live, Francesco. I can change. I'm in Rome. We can say, what's New York like? Yeah, Como, small and quiet. Near Milan. Hi, Daniele. Okay. But you can swim, Titi. You can swim in the lake? No? Why? A distraction for the Sicilians that live in Milan. Okay. Hi, Daniele. Welcome. Daniele, tell us what's New York like? What do you think New York is like? I don't know. I don't know New York, but what do you think? Why is Lake Como a distraction for the Sicilians that live in Milan? Why? Because it is quiet? Ah, okay. So no swimming in the lake. Okay. Okay. So the lake is like the sea for the Sicilians. And yes, Daniela, thank you. New York is big and modern. Well, what's your city like? Tell me what your city is like. So for example, I'm from Kathmandu. New York. Yeah, New York is wonderful. Francesco, Kathmandu is your city? But tell me what your city is like. So I'm from Edinburgh, so my city in Scotland, and my city is very. It's quite small. It's historical. It's quite interesting. It's old, and it's noisy. Lots of bars and pubs, and lots of people. So yeah, it's quite a noisy city. What's your city like? Can you tell me? Kind of just polluted. Lots of people, but good culture in Kathmandu. Okay. Okay. Katharina, you want to go to Norway? Yeah, the Northern Lights would be beautiful. Mhm. Okay. Yeah. What about your home city? Can you describe your own city? Okay. Good. Yeah. Thank you, Daniel. It's interesting. It's noisy. Good pizza, though. Danielle, it's got very good pizza. No. So this is nice. Titi, cities by the sea. Yeah, the waves, the water. Yeah, it makes me relaxed. Yeah, it makes you relaxed and I suppose so quiet and easy. Makes me sort of relaxed and peaceful. Yeah, very, very good. I haven't been to Naples. I've never went, but maybe in the future I can go. Yeah, there are many pizzerias. Pizzerias. Yeah, lots of good pizza, which is important. Okay. Well, let's talk about what there is and what there isn't in your town or city. Okay. Thanks, Daniel. Um, so, what is there and what isn't there in your city? Um, so, for example, in Edinburgh or Edinburgh, my city, there there's a castle. So there is a castle. There's there are lots of museums. Yeah, there are many pubs and many hotels. There are lots and lots of tourists in my town, in my city, Edinburgh. Um, but Francesco in Milan, lots of restaurants. Ah, there's a there's a castle in Milan. I didn't know. What is the name of the castle, Francesco? Yeah, what's the name of your castle in Milan? Rizzo, yeah, Rome. There's you would say there is everything, everything. Yeah, markets, shops, cinemas, museums, theaters, churches, colosseums, Vaticans, lots of museums in Naples, lots of pizzerias in Naples, of course. Okay, near Duomo, the castle. Oh, okay, it's a different type of castle. Okay, Castle Sforzesco. It's a difficult pronunciation. Sforzesco. Sforzesco. Okay, it's a very old castle. Sforzesco. Is it a historical castle? The Castello Sforzesco. Can't read it. It's too difficult. Sforzesco. 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 I think is that better? Um, yeah, I mean, does Naples have a castle? Naples has a volcano. No, you have the Vesuvius near. Okay, so like the Sforzesco is from 1350. Okay. Um, yeah, Edinburgh Castle's pretty old. Yeah, Edinburgh Castle. The castle is very old. I think I mean years and years since the Bronze Age. But I think the castle now is from like the 12th century. Yeah, medieval castle. I think there are buildings. There were buildings on the spot, on the place from the Bronze Age, but the castle now is from the 12th century. So so the castle that's there now is from the 12th century, but from the Bronze Age there was buildings on uh, the same place. Um, Katharina from Sicily. Okay. Well, so Katharina, what village are you from in Sicily? I can't remember. I think you told me, but I can't remember. What is the name of your village? Everyone is asking. Okay. Monteforte, San Giorgio. Okay. Yeah. This is a famous village. Monforte San Giorgio. Oh, yeah. So Francesca, you were born in Pantelleria. Riso. Katharina is asking if you know Tussa. I don't know Tussa. But do you? Okay. Okay, nice. It's a nice it's a nice town. In Sicily I only know Cefalù and Siracusa and Palermo. But my geography is not great. Yeah, Cefalù near Palermo. With a good beach. Exactly. And cannoli, maybe? Yeah. And what is the sandwich? Miezza? No. There is some like a sandwich with like the spleen sandwich in Palermo. Street food. The street food in Palermo, there was that sandwich. I think it's something like Milza. I can't remember. Spleen is like the part of the animal. It's a food, a famous food. Yeah, spleen with bread. Yeah, I remember this spleen. And yeah, oh, okay, so Pantelleria is one of the islands in like the Aeolian Islands. Jutza. Okay. Okay, sorry, we need to finish now. But I like talking about Palermo, but I need to go now. um, so I'm gonna go. I'll say goodbye. Go to go and eat. Go and eat some mutza. Okay. Goodbye.